Thank you very much, Jürgen, and good evening, everyone. It's been a really valuable and interesting symposium. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope you gained insights into what we're trying to achieve with the Trinity Education Project. It's the most radical renewal of undergraduate education in Trinity in more than a century. And I use the word radical in its etymological sense, radix, as the Latin for root. Any effort to change something at its root requires a large-scale endeavour. And the Trinity Education Project is that, and it makes, I know, particular demands on academic and professional staff and students. Today's session on the 7 features of a Trinity education really has brought out the scale and range of the Trinity Education Project. Work began on TEP in April 2013, and it was prioritised in our current strategic plan. And now, as we're finalising our next strategic plan, which will run to 2025, I am proud that TEP is being brought in on time and will be formally launched next September. I thank all the TEP team and the TEP steering committee and the TEP project manager, Sheena Brown. Given the scale of TEP, this is a really significant achievement for all involved and something we should all be particularly proud of. For myself, the Trinity Education Project stands out as one of the most important initiatives the college has achieved this decade. It hasn't always been easy, change never is, but it's been vital. The line I like to quote whenever the opportunity arises in such circumstances about change is from one of my favorite books by Giuseppe Tomasi di Lampedusa, The Leopard. And it goes something like, everything must change here so that everything can stay the same. And it's a little bit like that with the Trinity Education Project. For Trinity to continue to deliver a world-class education and to prepare our graduates for successful careers and active citizenship, our curriculum and the way we deliver it has to change. By 2013, when we instigated TEP, the need for change was pressing, and it has become even more pressing. Globally, we're in a period of significant transformation, politically and socially. Disciplinary boundaries are seen by some as impediments to solving societal challenge. And the technology revolution, globalization, the changing nature of the workplace, evolving employer needs, these are just some of the key contributors to a transformed and continuously transforming landscape. We have to educate students for the 21st century, for the future that they will face, not for the past that we knew. In preparation for TEP, we consulted with key stakeholders, including with the Students' Union here in Trinity, with graduates, with guidance counsellors, with corporate partners, with employers. And the Trinity Education Project is a joint project between all of those parties and between students and staff, as shown by the participation here today. Thank you all for coming, and particular thanks to those who gave presentations. TEP showcases innovation within tradition, which is a hallmark of what we do in Trinity. With TEP, we strengthen Trinity's traditional focus on independent critical thinking through the Capstone project, and we embed flexibility, entrepreneurship and innovation within the curriculum. With the workplace in flux, an adaptive and self-starting mindset is essential. A measure of TEP's success is that we can point to a great synergy across college activities and a really strong link-up between curricular and co-curricular activities. Last week here, we had visiting the college the CEO of LinkedIn, Jeff Weiner, and he addressed our students on, as he put it, closing the network gap. His message, that networking is an essential 21st century workplace skill which all students can learn. That aligns closely to our graduate attribute to communicate effectively. And this is something that you can learn outside the classroom, online and offline. TEP is a horizontal initiative across many college departments. So many people are involved. At its helm have been the current and former Vice Provost and Chief Academic Officers, Jürgen Barkov, Chris Morash, and Linda Hogan. And also, it's a pleasure to see here this evening a person who pushed the Trinity Education Project a lot, Professor Gillian Martin, when she was Senior Lecturer, as of course the current Senior Lecturer is doing now. And the TEP Features Workstream, which is chaired by Dr. Anya Kelly. And of course, all the academic and professional staff without whose commitment and engagement the delivery of TEP and of the features showcased in this symposium would not have been possible. I thank you all. I know how busy you are with everything else you do. The college and our future generations of students owe you a great debt of gratitude. We all look forward greatly to seeing the palpable results of this far-sighted and ambitious initiative. The palpable results will be the deep engagement of Trinity students during their time in college and their contribution to making the world a better place when they leave. The changes we've implemented will help prepare our graduates for the changes that they in turn must implement for themselves and for the world. Thank you very much.